What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man, Chazzellis, once again, giving you the information that you asked me for. A lot of you guys have been hitting me up on Facebook, on askchazzellis on facebook.com. That's where you're going to get to be able to ask questions. I'm going to answer them, things like that. I also appreciate everybody who has supported my Kickstarter campaign. It's the Chazzellis Project on Kickstarter.com. Please go ahead and donate to that right now because you're running out of time. Some of y'all donate. Alright, so once again, it's the Chazzellis Project on Kickstarter.com. Make your donation there. It's going to help me get new equipment and all kind of stuff. Make a donation. Donations! Okay. So the question I got was, how do you get out of the friend zone? And as everybody knows, getting out of the friend zone is like breaking out of jail. Only harder. There are dudes that have been in the friend zone for 20 years and still can't find a way out. And the girl don't even know that they want out a lot of times. So it's crazy. How do you get out of the friend zone was the question. And for me to answer this question, what I had to do was think about how you ended up in the friend zone to begin with and what's keeping you there. And that'll tell you how to get out. A lot of times if you can figure out what your problem is and how you got there, that's how you get out. Stop doing what you're doing or do something different. A lot of times, that's what will get you out. So, what I came up with were the 5 things that keep you in the friend zone. Number 1, not knowing exactly what you want. A lot of people are in the friend zone because they're not necessarily sure what they want out of this relationship or what they want out of this situation. For instance, you come into a situation, you don't know if you want sex, you don't know if you wanted a relationship, you don't know if you was cool with being friends. So because you don't know exactly what you want, you can't really make any kind of demands because you don't really know. Be like, I kind of want to get at you, but I don't know if I really want to be in a relationship, so I'm kind of in a situation where I don't know what I want. I want to smash, but do I just want to smash or do I want to... So it kind of puts you in a situation where you don't know exactly what you want, and as time goes by, that window starts to close because you don't know what you want. Number 2, hesitating. He who hesitates masturbates. Pretty much every time across the board. As I was talking about before, there is a window. The window, it doesn't really have a size, but we'll say the window like that big. Okay? There is a window from when you meet a woman to when she decides if you're a person that she'll ever have sex with, ever be in a relationship. And I'm going to do a video about this one time, but women pretty much put dudes in 3 categories. You're a friend, which means is exactly what it sounds like. You're a friend. You're a pastime, or you're a husband. Now, a lot of guys are like, what? There was like 5 categories for dudes. What's up? Women are more complicated, but actually more simple when it comes to relationships. See, the way women look at it is a friend is somebody who they're going to go back to, chill with, hang out with. But they don't like to really get involved in the whole, you're my friend and we're sleeping together. Even if that friends with benefits and stuff like that, that's guys in the pastime category. Because he ain't no husband to them. They realize that. And it's not somebody that they're going to... Because for them, when I say husband, I don't necessarily even mean somebody they get married to. Sometimes it's just somebody that they're going to move forward with and have a long-term situation with. Somebody they see a future with. When you're a pastime, a woman doesn't see a future with you. But she will generally give you sex. But you're not somebody they're going to see a future with. You might even be a boyfriend for 2 years and be a pastime. Where they like, look, man, I like him, but I don't know. It's just something missing there. But he is someone to go out with on Friday night, and I'm not necessarily trying to do this by myself. So, and they kind of looking around till something better comes along. Pastime. You see, now, being a pastime is at least you're getting sex. Friend, not happening. Friend, you're not getting sex. Pastime, at least you're getting sex. know you're never, ever going to be anything more than a pastime. Even if you're a boyfriend, they ain't really looking at the future with you. That's why a lot of times when pastimes do something messed up, they don't get the same beef that you do if you was in the husband category. Have you noticed that a chick will let one dude just do whatever and they get pissed at you if you do it? You're like, dude, what's up? You told me your last dude did that. Well, I'm not going for that again. A lot of times what it really is that the last dude was a pastime. And you're actually somebody that they're looking at for a future. Okay, so that's just a little bit about what women think. And when you hesitate, you let the window close on you getting out of the friend category. They don't really necessarily put you in any category a lot of times because you just let the window close. They don't know what you wanted. You found out what you wanted and then you hesitated. You tried to wait. Oh, well, I want to make sure that she liked me before I go out there and try to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to try to get at her and I don't even know if she liked me. Well, you can't hedge your bets. You can't create a situation where you know for a fact that you're going to win. You can make it to where you're more likely to win, but when you sit there and wait and wait and wait and wait, you're going to be on the couch, watching internet porn, eating ice cream, sponsored by Jergens. That's your life. So you cannot wait. When you figure out what you want, got to strike quickly, right away, immediately. Got to make it happen. And the next thing is make your intentions clear. A lot of guys muddle the waters. One day you seem like you like the girl, then you act like you playing. You don't say, we need to go out. You need to let me be your man. Nah, I'm just playing. You give her a hug and you squeeze her real tight. And she's like, oh, I think he kind of liked me a little bit. You're like, girl, you like that I hugged you like that, did you? I'm just playing. Then the next day you go back to being friends again. It's like you're not making your intentions clear. And a lot of times that's because you're afraid of rejection. So you don't want to make your intentions clear because you don't want to put yourself out there on that limb. You don't put yourself out there on that limb, they don't know for sure what you want. They think, okay, this is just part of the ebb and flow of our relationship. He acts like he's trying to hit it, but he's not. You know, you're not making your intentions clear. You're not telling them, no, I'm trying to get at you. This is what I want to do. I'm making a move. Bam. That's what I'm doing. So they know for a fact there's no muddled waters. It's not something that they can ignore and pretend like they don't know. Because sometimes a girl will pretend. You try to make a move on her, but you kind of wishy-washy on what you're doing. They'll pretend like they don't know that you're making a move. Sometimes they'll be like you're like, yo, girl, when you gonna let me be your man? You kind of waver a little bit. They're like, you so silly. You're so silly. You ain't trying to be nobody's man. You're like, ha ha. I'm just playing. So you let them play you off because you sat there and pretended like you didn't really want that. So they played you off because they might have known you really meant it, but they looking at it like, well, he ain't claim it, so forget him. You know, why not keep things the way they are? You're allowing them to keep status quo by not making your intentions abundantly clear. So make your intentions very clear. Number 4. You stay in the friend zone because you're not consistently making a move. If you do know what you want, if you don't hesitate, if you do make your intentions clear, what a lot of people do is they don't stay consistent. They make a move on Monday. Then they sit there, it's in the friend zone for another 2 weeks. Then they make a move another Friday after that. Then they stay in this friend zone consistently. Friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, friend zone. And then they make another move. And then the girl is like really not getting in a situation where she feels like to have your company and have you around her, she doesn't feel like she necessarily has to put up with trying to be with you. Like, she don't have to be with you to have your company. See, here's the thing about people who end up in the friend zone. Or here's the thing about people who never get in the friend zone. For me, I'm not a person who accepts the friend zone. If I like you as a person and I want to be your friend, that's something that's mutually agreed upon. I'm cool with being your friend. I don't want you. If I do want to be with you, and you don't want to be with me, this is not going to be a situation where the friend zone is going to be an acceptable situation, because I'm going to consistently make my presence felt that I want to be in a relationship with you, or that I want to talk to you in a different way other than just being friends. So I'm going to be constantly coming like, hey, what's up? You know, it's going to be daily. It's going to be daily, every single day, to the point where you wouldn't want to hang out with me anymore. Because I'm not going to sit there and hang out in a situation that I'm not cool with. Just like I would tell a woman the same way. If you're going to sit there and hang out, like say you're in a friends with benefits situation with a dude, and you're going to sit there and come to his house every single day and be in that situation, and then, you know, at once in a while you say something like, hey, do you think we should maybe be in a relationship? No? Okay. And then go right back to living your life. I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you won't give me what I want. I'm not going to deal with this. You know what? I'm gone. All right, you do that, and then 3 weeks later you get lonely again, and bow, you're right back. Guys do the same thing with this friend zone thing. They get pissed off. I'm mad, and I'm not playing shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Don't you ever do me like that again, girl. You know what? I'm not talking to you anymore. I'll never talk to you again. A couple weeks later, they, man, you know what I mean? I really like that girl. I'm going to try to get with her again. They call you up. So then when you're doing that, you're really not giving her, she doesn't really care, because you're not staying consistent. You're not doing anything consistently. You just get upset every once in a while, or you try to holler every once in a while, and then you go right back to the regular flow of your relationship. So why does she care? You know, she has no reason to try to invest in a real relationship with you, because that's not something that you're pushing. She's getting all the benefits of hanging out with you without necessarily being tied down to a relationship. Because you got to remember, a lot of times women don't want that either. Maybe they don't want to be tied down to a relationship. Maybe they like you, but they want to see if there's some better people out there that they can talk to, and maybe get one of them while you're still kind of here. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of the whole friends with benefits thing. It's like, I'm going to talk to you, but if somebody better come along that I really want to be with, deuces. That's how it works, right? So make sure you stay consistent. And number 5, and this is one of the biggest ones that really keep you down. Unwillingness to move on or to be real about your life. With most people that are in the friend zone, they put in so much time and so much effort into trying to get this chick that they won't move on. It's like, just like chicks who are, because I want you guys to understand this. You see why I keep comparing one to the other? Friends with benefits for a woman and friend zone for a man are the exact same thing. No one is more noble than the other. They're the same thing. It's one person getting what they want out of a relationship and the other person getting left out in the cold. That's it. I know a lot of y'all chicks are friend zoning dudes, and then you mad because dudes putting y'all in the friends with benefits category. It's the same thing. It's one person getting what they want out of the situation, the other person not. Simple as that. So that's why I keep bringing it up in that way. It's a lot like the same thing when a lot of women are in the friends with benefits category. They refuse to move on. And as long as you refuse to move on, all you're doing is going through the same ebb and flow of, look, I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm tired of this stuff. Okay? Stop talking to him. Come right back. You know, it's both sides. I don't want to talk to you no more. Stop talking to him. Come right back. I don't want to talk to you no more. Boom. Back. It's the same thing. It's like they keep doing this, and the other person is looking at it like, okay, you're going to leave for a little while, and then you're going to be right back. So why should I even entertain this crap? And then the unwillingness to be real about your life. It's a lot of guys who are stuck in the friend zone with girls, not because the girl wouldn't want to be in a relationship with them, but because she doesn't feel any need or any sense of urgency. Why? Because the fact that you have other girls that are on deck that you talk to on a regular basis, but you hide them from her. And you make it seem like she's above them as a friend. Like, she'd be like, who was that on your phone? Oh, that was a friend of mine. Nobody. Oh, I just wonder who you was talking to. I don't really care. I just wonder who he's talking to. No, there's nobody major. Nah, man, if you having that phone call and you want to talk to another girl, be like, oh yeah, that's a girl I'm about to go on a date with. Let her. You don't have to rub it in her face. But you don't gotta hide it from her. Y'all ain't together. She's not doing anything to get any kind of sexual loyalty from you. What are you doing? What you need to be doing is saying, I'm talking to whoever I want to talk to. I'm not hiding that fact from you. If I see you out somewhere, if we out, like say y'all out together or something like that, and you see a girl you want to talk to, go get that phone number. Oh, that's just my friend. She's just my friend. She ain't nobody. Yeah, I get the phone number in front of her. Some girls like, well, that's disrespectful. No, it's not. You're their friend. If you was a dude that they was with, they would do the same thing. If you're not having sex with a chick, she is a dude. I have some female friends. To me, they are dudes. They don't get no more level of higher treatment than a dude would get. We don't sleep together. You're not a source of sex for me. We cool, but you a dude to me. I treat you just like I would my dude friend. That means that whatever I want to do, I'm going to do. So that's how you have to treat a female that's a friend of yours. Otherwise, you are in the friend zone. And you're going to stay in the friend zone because she's not seeing where she has the potential to lose you as somebody that she can be with. As long as she never feels that loss or that feeling of possible loss, then you're never going to enter her mind as somebody that she has to be urgent about getting with. So make sure you do that. Make sure you keep it real with yourself, keep it real with her. Like, look, if you're talking to other people, just like, look, yeah, I definitely talk to other people. Because she's not going to hide that from you. She'll be asking you for advice about dudes and then some women will do this. Well, they'll ask you for advice about dudes and then get mad when you talk to somebody. Oh, well, who is that tramp you talking to? I wish you would stop talking to these hoes and find somebody good to settle down with. Everybody's a hoe because it ain't them. So, and they might have a point on some people, but usually no. They mad because that's a threat to their situation. You finding somebody is going to mean that you're not available for them. So, be willing to move on. If that's not the situation you want to be with and you think it's holding you back, move on. Be like, deuces, you know what? We're cool. Wanted to try to be friends with you, but I wanted to be in a relationship. You're not giving me the relationship that I wanted. I'm going to have to get on out of here. Because no reason to sit around and pine after somebody. So you want to get out of the easiest way to get out of the friend zone is just to stop dealing with them. Stop talking to them. But, like I said, if you're going to keep spending time around them, hey, go through the steps. Know what you want. Know what you want for sure. Don't hesitate. Do it right away. As soon as you know what you want, make that move. Make your intentions obvious. Make it so it's undeniable. Make it so that there's no way she can blow it off. No way she can pretend like she didn't know what you was talking about. Do it consistently. Repeatedly. All the time. Every day. Be hitting her like, what's up, girl? What you trying to do tonight? Whatever you need to do, whatever you need to say, legally, I gotta say that because that's a disclaimer for some of y'all freaks out there. But make sure you keep it real with the girl. Let her know consistently that you want to get with her. And be willing to cut ties, like I said. And be real about your life along the way. Let her know there's a sense of urgency. Hey, I talk to other chicks. Just so you know. Okay, it's your man, Chazzellis. Hopefully I was able to help you. If you got any other questions, hit me up on askchazzellis on Facebook. Also, support the boys' Kickstarter. Help your boy. It's the Chazzellis Project on Kickstarter.com. Time is getting slim. Make sure you do that. Also, share these videos with your friends, because some people do need help. And I know some of y'all fellas got some dudes that's in the friend zone. Help a brother get out. So share these videos with your friends, and some people can benefit off of them. Also, you already know, like and subscribe. Peace.